The world is a lonely place. Don't believe me? Look around you. You truly are the only one of your kind. The subtle differences we find in ourselves that separate us from whatever group we feel closest to suddenly become glaringly obvious. Much more so when sudden catastrophe is struck. At a moment's notice, you see your status fall far from those you considered your peers. Substance abuse and addiction can further entrench the feeling of solitude, which can lead to a sensation of hopelessness and resignation to humanity, bitterness, and malice. When we are born, we are unable to communicate our wants or needs. While our parents are able to ascertain knowledge of how to care for us to the best of their ability, they do not understand us as an individual any more than we do during this time. Eventually, there must be a separation between our dependence and development of the ability to learn independence. To the child seeking constant attention, this seems to be a somewhat traumatic experience. This may be the first cognitive instance we experience what loneliness feels like, and it is painful. We can only hope that the moments that consume us with these emotions are fleeting, few and far between. I have my doubts that this is a common situation and am highly suspect that the opposite is more likely. Only that many teach themselves from early ages to subdue or hide these feelings as best as we are able, while some have no reservation about making themselves appear needful or unashamed in asking for quite literally anything that they think they may acquire by doing so. There are also those who feel to behave in such a manner as to fall victim to the trap set, and therefore consider it a loss to be seen so. I suspect the majority of us feel a need to belong, to be around like-minded individuals, to share our thoughts, hopes, and dreams with someone who understands us, or even better, agrees. At least we tend to start out that way. Plenty of cases have occurred where these tendencies are snuffed out early, whether from abuse or many other devastating life event possibilities. However, it appears that to combat loneliness in a person you encounter, you need to be nothing like them in personality, preference, traits, etc. You'll never understand what it means to someone who feels absolutely rejected to be acknowledged and treated as a worthwhile individual. You'd never believe how capable someone can be of turning everything around when shown a little faith, unless you had something for yourself and were willing to share it. If you have ever witnessed someone experience the loss of a loved one, chances are you too were affected in some way. In some cases, seeing someone lose companionship forcibly can be ever more powerful and influencing when the camaraderie that we see broken down is exactly that which we do not possess, but crave. It is painful to see someone stripped of something we ourselves long for desperately. Unfortunately, pain, loss, and solitude are all very real and unavoidable parts of life. When we die, we can be surrounded by as many friends and family as possible, but it is ourselves alone that experience those moments inwardly. That being said, we can enrich our lives and the lives of those around us by simply reminding them that while, yes, ultimately, we are all alone, that burden can be shared to a degree. Truthfully, when you see someone obviously emotionally hurt and alone, you'd be surprised how you can influence them by simply recognizing their humanity, saying a few kind words, or offering some sort of assistance. When you do this, often you will be uplifted by seeing them encouraged. If you have been in the dark depths of despair and hopelessness for very long at all, even a dim light can illuminate the world around you.